Palworld just dropped a new Q&A and they answered some of the most frequently asked questions, and we are going to be breaking down what I consider the most interesting questions. I found this over on their Discord. There's actually a lot of interesting information over on their Discord. Shout out to Fuchsy for pointing this one out. Let's just go ahead and start off with these frequently asked questions. Question 1 being, when will Palworld release? Palworld is launching to early access worldwide January 19th at midnight PST. Discord automatically translated this over into my time. That's pretty cool. My time, this is going to be Friday, January 19th at 1 a.m. This is not your usual launch time for Steam games, but honestly, this works out really well for me. Let me know what you guys think about this launch time down in the comments. The second question is, how much will Palworld cost? And they say that Palworld is going to cost $29.99 during early access, with this, of course, varying by region. Next, will new pals and areas be added into Palworld? They say yes, Palworld will continue to be updated during and after early access. They point out that they plan on sharing a roadmap of their year one plan shortly after the release. Again, keep an eye out on this channel. We're going to be covering this game from head to toe, from tips inside of the game to news and information, patch notes, stuff like this with the roadmap. We're going to be covering it all, so be sure to keep an eye out on the channel. But the next question is there going to be PvP in Palworld? They say that PvP is not going to be supported at the initial release. However, they are currently testing PvP internally and experimenting with different approaches. Next question, is Palworld on Xbox Games Pass for PC? The answer is yes, Palworld is going to be on Xbox Games Pass and the Xbox Games Pass for PC. This is huge. Let me know down in the comments if you're going to be playing this game via Games Pass. Next up, does Palworld support crossplay between Xbox and Steam? They say not at launch, but they are working to make this a possibility as soon as possible. They point out that this also means PC Games Pass cannot play with Steam until crossplay is added. Next on the list is a rough one. Will Palworld be coming to PlayStation 5? They say they don't have any plans for this at the moment, but they will consider it during development. That is brutal for all you PlayStation owners out there. But the next question that I want to cover is, can Palworld be played offline and single player? They say yes, you can play Palworld by yourself, offline, or with your friends online. Leading into that, they are asked, how does multiplayer work in Palworld? And they say that you can play Palworld with up to 3 friends by simply starting a multiplayer game and inviting them. Beyond this, you can create a dedicated server, which will allow for up to 32 players to play in the same world and create guilds together. We will provide the tools to create these servers yourself at launch. There will also be official servers managed by them, or you can choose to host your own private ones. That's interesting. I did not realize they were planning on managing their own official servers, and it's going to be interesting, man. I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of people who want to jump into this game, and official servers being capped at 32 players is going to be really wild, in my opinion. And what happens if you jump on a server and then the server is queued up forever? You can't get, that's really weird. I'm wondering how that's going to work. Let me know down in the comments if you guys have any ideas. But the next question, which again kind of ties into all of that, is, can I use my single player character in multiplayer as well? They say at the moment, partially yes. Your character is bound to your world and is not shared across servers or single player. However, they point out that if you are a host of a co-op game, you can switch between single player or multiplayer freely, but your guests will not be able to do this. They plan to provide a server save transfer method later on during the development. The second to final question that we have to go over here is, does Palworld support modding or the Steam Workshop? They say that Steam Workshop support will not be supported straight away, but they plan on adding it after launch. They also add that Palworld is made in Unreal Engine 5, and they definitely look forward to seeing what sort of mods people can come up with. Finally, the last question that they had to go over here is the game a scam, or is it a money-making MMO or virtual currency game? They want to point out that it is not a scam and will definitely be released on January 19th. Aside from that, they also want to point out that it's just a typical Steam game. You buy it once and it's yours forever. While they may consider expansions after full release, this is a conversation that we will all have together as a community, they say. But that was all of the questions from the frequently asked questions post that they made over on their Discord. Again, you can go and join this Discord yourself if you're interested. You can find this over at the Pocket Pair official website. If you made it this far in the video, comment "made it" or something down below so I can give you an extra shout out. Go stop by kick.com/Fringe-Patriot-Gaming. We're going to be streaming a boatload of this game when it comes out. Drop a follow over there not to miss out on any of that. But that's all the information that I wanted to go over in this video. I'm out.